we get some pretty interesting packages sent to us, and I figured we'd open it together. So let's check it out. Today's unboxing knife, the Craighill Rook. Never mind. First up, from Alpaka, a lot of bags. First one, headphone case, designed for headphones. Next up, their new Vertex pouch. One of their new Sling bags with a 3D look to them, and when you open it, it sort of just hangs open so nothing falls out. Plenty of room inside, and as always, plenty of cushioning as well. Mesh pockets, sleeve pockets, kind of stiff so it holds its structure, even magnetic too. Bag number 2, we have, first one going to their Flight Sling. It's a really slim, mini, lightweight sakuchi, and it should come with a strap that obviously is magnetic. Waterproof material, waterproof zipper, and obviously plenty of pockets as well. Another one of their smaller pouches. This is the Sling Nano. A nice cute little pouch, as big as my hand. Nylon all around. You can feel the padding and waterproof zippers with a simple organization system inside. Large sleeve, structured, and stretchy pouches as well. This is the slightly bigger Bravo waist pack. Similar in design, but you get a little more durability on the bottom, a lot more zippers and organization on this one. Plus, opens accordion style, so nothing falls out. Plenty of space on the inside with the orange lining so you can see everything. Soft lined and magnetic as well. For such a small bag, they still add a top handle for easy carry. Some other travel accessories, we have a packing cube, zip travel wallet, and probably my favorite, a new backpack. This is their Metro backpack in 12 liters. Perfect for travel every day. You just need to carry a laptop, maybe a notebook or two, and possibly your lunch. But by no means is this a big bag, so you physically cannot carry more than you need to. You're still getting plenty of padding though along the back and even on the shoulder straps, but no chest strap and no waist strap either, keeping it simple and clean. Perfect, so you don't need to carry any additional pouches to organize, but still know exactly where everything is. From another carry brand, Harber London, which we already opened. They definitely have a different vibe, even in their packaging, as you can see, paper wrapped. First up, this is their iPad mini sleeve, leather on the outside, wool sandwiched in between that, and stitched all around. Great for scratch protection, a little bit of drop protection, but mostly a comfy bed for your iPad. Next up, one of their wallets in all leather build in all black as well, but the coolest part, it's magnetic for such a small wallet. But inside, sleeves, a quick access pull, and a hidden pocket on the inside, plus cash as well. Lastly, what may be the fanciest pouch you own, made of all leather in this nice chocolate brown and debossed logo. Inside, what feels like a cotton lining, more leather, plenty of pockets, and a magnetic key ring as well. Turn up, pull. Super intuitive. So shout out to Harber London for sending out their leather collection. Let me know down below if you guys want another leather EDC. Back to something more familiar and a little more affordable, new flashlights from 2 different brands. This one's already been opened because it's a fidget spinner flashlight. For how affordable it is, you get quite a few options. So dual LEDs on top and a lantern mode as well with several different lighting modes, plus that fidget spinner too. Now, where they do cut costs is the build quality. It's a little wobbly everywhere. The frame doesn't feel too sturdy, but for how much you pay, pretty good deal. It's got a magnet built in, charges through USB-C, and while pretty lightweight and mostly plastic, it does have this frame design around it, so you don't have to be afraid to actually use it. Next up, from Boruit, we've worked with them in the past, but this is their new model, outputting 1200 lumens. It's a little bigger than the previous model, plus with this translucent body, it just looks cool, and it's got a swivel head too. It's got 3 LEDs offering multiple light options, and the body itself glows as well. It makes for a really cool lantern, but leave it on long enough and it glows in the dark too. It's still made of plastic, does have a giant clip around back for forward and backward clipping, and also USB-C charging too. Yeah, it also has a magnet too, but even better with the swivel head. I've tested a lot of iPhone accessories and this is a first. A leather MagSafe attachment skin thing. Nomad uses their really nice Horween leather, which patinas beautifully, but glued onto a hardback with a MagSafe ring and some additional sticky pads just in case, but not your typical leather skin. It adds a little bit of thickness, but that's the trade-off to get the feel that metal and leather feeling without the bulk of a case. Plus, it's still MagSafe compatible as well. It's not permanent, so it will fall off, but it does a pretty good job at protecting the backside, especially with a camera hump too. The benefit is if you did want to swap to a case for a day, it's that easy. And the sticky pads are reusable. Their second new release is this, a super slim case made of all plastic. It's similar to other thin cases on the market, but the main difference is it's got a pretty thick lip around the camera. It fits on like a glove, but unfortunately, you do lose a little bit of MagSafe power. But the benefit is you get one of the thinnest cases out there that just feels amazing. It still has proper button cutouts and a slight lip around the front, so you'll get a little bit of protection, but I wouldn't count on it for anything more. This one's a fun one. We picked it up on the last drop, and if you know, that red. This is their latest collaboration with Machanix and their work gloves with a leather back and the Boss logo all around. You can't go wrong with a Machanix glove. It's tried and true, leather back, reinforced front, even on the joints, and you know we had to get the black as well. Extra stretchy along the thumb, reinforced Velcro strap, and touchscreen compatible too. These new Bose earphones don't go in your ears, they actually clip onto them. Literally, like an earring. It's got one button built in, so you can play and pause and fast forward, but it's this rubber strip that allows you to stretch and adapt to any ear size, really. And then the other side is the speaker, which blasts music into your ear. With the benefit being, you can still hear everything else around you. And you may look a little silly, but honestly, I haven't had anyone else notice. And for being speakers that shoot into your ear, they sound pretty good. But the only test that really matters is this. scientifically shake test approved. Everything stores away magnetically, and the matte black, it's a bonus. Speaking of matte black, we just got our Analogue Pocket delivered to us. While it's not new, it's new for us. Like the original Game Boy, this one is a chonker. And if you wanted the full nostalgic feel with a modern touch, this is it. Joypad, 4 buttons, even shoulder buttons too, and an actual game cartridge slot. My favorite, going to Final Fantasy Tactics. Unfortunately, you still got a blow on it. You can also run emulations on it, but also just play the actual game. It's definitely got a better screen than the original, plus they also include a screen protector because they know how dirty you get. And while they did release it in multiple colors, you can't beat this matte black. Come on. I picked up their plastic travel case, and while it is form-fit to the actual device, it's glossy and kind of sucks because it will scratch up, but you can see it at least. This last one is fragile. Oh, yeah. This is a giant clock, but also in Chinese. Obviously, I had to get it in the matte black. From Twemco, I have their smaller version, but when I figured out they had a double the size, you know I had to. Look at these flippy ones. Like an old school train. Oh yeah. How cool is that? Come on. Now it looks like it does take the old school giant batteries, D batteries I assume. I will take 2 of those, I mean for its size. It is what it is, but you use these switches here to flip it. You have 2 mounting holes up here, which is probably how I'll mount it, and just a plastic shell to keep the front protected. For context, it's as big as my torso, and I freaking love it. Comment down below if we should continue doing mail time to show you the other random things we buy and get in the studio, but that's it. I rest my clock. Should I?